What are the best two drills to keep you rotating through impact? Feel speed, power and sequence. Load it, unleash it. Top boys in the world, Rory Mcilroy, Brooks Koepka are so good at this. Okay, welcome to Friday Fix, guys. If you are brand new to the channel, warm welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Now, to start off today's video, I want to ask you a question because we're getting close to Masters season, or when Masters season should be. But we now know it's not being played till November. My favourite for this is Rory. I think it's going to give him a good chance of winning it this year. But who is your favourite to win? Okay, in today's drill, we're going to understand a concept. You don't necessarily need a waggle for this. This is just to help me explain a concept. So, a lot of people that struggle to rotate through impact get very slidey on the downswing and very narrow, really limiting the ability of the body to rotate between upper and lower, making it hard to create that crazy power, and we all want that, right? So if we take ourselves to the top of the backswing now, and we imagine that this waggle was between our legs, we want to feel like this waggle gets wider in transition, okay? So we get to the top, this waggle was between our legs in here, we want to feel that we allow this waggle to get wider, and then we explode up and out. Now a lot of you guys will do this move, the waggle gets narrower. We want to have that feeling of up, squat, get the waggle to be wider, unload it through to impact. Now we understand the concept of widening the waggle, and I love this. I've used this with so many guys, and it really helps get a feeling to take to the second part of this drill. Stick around for that. So the feelings that I want you to search for are, hold the waggle in there if you've got one. If you haven't, just understand the concept. To the top of the backswing, we've got a stretch between upper and lower. I want us to feel now, we squat and we load. So the left knee starts to work over the toes, the waggle gets wider. Just pre-impact now, we've got the hips opening up to target, shoulders still close to target, and now we've got the ability to load up and rotate through to target. So we've got a finishing position where both hips are pointing towards target. So the key and the moral of this story is, if we've got a golf club in our hand, we're to the top, waggles widening, we're loading pre-impact, we're loading into impact, we're rotating through, we've got speed, we've got power, and it's a bit like a catapult. If you want to know a bit more about the catapult method, I'm going to leave a link straight up here because that's super important in the golf swing too. We've now got our lovely chair in here, but you can actually do this inside, or any obstacle that roughly finishes just below hip height. So we understand the concept of what we're trying to do. We've got 3 golf balls here, we're going to build it up in stages. And we're going to give you a really great feeling of the best 2 drills to get moving through to impact and really turning through. Helping you create speed, power, acceleration, like the top boys. And if you didn't answer that question before, who's this winner of the Masters this year? Rory's my favourite. Stage 1. We want to feel that we're stood athletically to the golf ball because that's important to allow us to turn through. Toes pointed out. And I've got roughly 6 inches between the chair and my hip. My toe line is on the edge of the chair looking from the down the line perspective. And what we're trying to do here is build that feeling up of stages of squatting and widening the waggle, exploding through, into a drill. So the analogy that I use, guys, is light, heavy, light. Okay, so first stage of the drill. To the top, load it pre-impact. So we've got that squat feeling. This will be the point where we're widening the waggle, stretch between lower and upper, and then we're moving it through towards target where we've got our hips both finishing on the chair. If you're one of those players that slides, you're going to collide into the chair, into the target, ultimately limiting your ability turn through to target. Stage 2, we're going to build this into more of a flowing movement, still keeping it fresh in your mind. Remind yourself, impact, address. We're looking to have both hips finish on the chair. Toes on the end, we're going to move this one just slow speed all the way through. Real sense of speed, real sense of power. Analogy that I'm using, to the top, widen the waggle, explode, up and out. You get that first move in transition and that stretch between the lower and the upper, the speed is a joke. Right, we're on to the final stage. Now, a lot of you will say, well, Alex, I can't take it to the golf course, so it's not much use. totally agree. This time of year, and especially the situation during lockdown, we're doing drills to really help you improve your golf swing ready for the golf course outside of lockdown. But let's throw this chair away for a second, and let's use the analogy that's going to help you on the golf course. We've got the waggle feeling, and we can remember and feel that move. And I would encourage you just to start swing to the top, get the feeling of separation, because that's going to really help you turn through the target. But if you imagined you had a wall up at hip height, 6 inches away, exactly where you had the chair out on the golf course, this is going to help you hit golf shots. And this is something that I've used myself, so I can 100% vouch for this. So, analogy, feeling the wall at hip height to the side of me. We're going to hit a golf shot now, going through our full routine, imagining both hips finish on the wall. Remember before? We slide, we collide. We don't want to do that. We want to turn and post. Don't slide and collide. That's zero speed right there. Final thing I want to make you aware of, as I'm coming through impact, I'm feeling as though I'm loaded, I'm squatted, I'm up, I'm tall, I'm out of it. Because if you look at Rory Mcilroy, and again, from face on, he's loaded, squatted, loaded, and really gets that feeling of exploding through towards target. You get that feeling of imagining I'm pulling your pocket around you. So either pulling your back left pocket or your back or your front left pocket as a right-handed player, and it will really get that feeling of not sliding, colliding, but exploding up and out. That is this week's Friday fix. I hope you enjoyed it. It's going to give you a great sense of a feeling and a concept to help you turn through towards target. If you did enjoy the content, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button. And of course, any content in the future that you need help with, whether it be backswing, downswing, chipping, short game, comment them down below. I make the content for you guys, so put your suggestions down below and I'll do my best. In fact, I'll go even better. I'll make sure I do all the content that you recommend. Thanks for watching.